Do you prefer to do this interview in English or Spanish?
Spanish, of course.
Okay, so let's continue in English. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Sebastian and I come from Argentina.
Have you ever experienced homelessness?
Yes.
How did you become homeless?
In the big crisis in Argentina in the year 2000, my family lost everything, the house, the work, everything. And we came to Europe to start again.
I had a friend who experienced the crisis in Argentina, but in a different way. He was able to go back to his home in the United States, but unfortunately you had to find another country to improve your life.
Yes.
How did you get out of your situation? How did you improve your life?
I was in sleeping in
Social housing?
social housing.
Yes.
And
The church?
eating in a church, and sometimes sleeping in the streets, and with hope.
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 They say the last two things you lose in the street, hope,
Yes, hope.
and your cell phone. So have to have both.
I don't have a cell phone at this time.
So just hope then.
Just hope.
How did you learn about homeless entrepreneur?
I know Andrew in the social media LinkedIn. I saw the opportunity to work together because I'm in a project to go to the Aconcagua in Argentina. It's the top of America with 6,962 meters.
I just watched a movie yesterday called La Sociedad de la Nieve, which is a newer version of Alive, which I saw a long time ago.
Very close to Aconcagua.
Yeah, it's very, very close. So I would like to thank you for contacting us, and we do support your project in Aconcagua. Something that we did not mention in the Spanish interview, but I would like to mention in the English one, is when you decided to join the Great Walk, besides the fact that you love walking, it was also because we wanted to get to know each other. So you learn about Homeless Entrepreneur, and we learn about your project.
Yes.
Why did you decide to join the Great Walk?
I was thinking for many time the possibility of return all the help I received. So I saw a good opportunity to work with you and and work for the 150 millions of people without home in all the world, and I think it's a great idea.
It was definitely a great idea. My feet might argue with you, but they're still in pain right now. I can't feel my big toes. Did you have any concerns? Were you worried about anything, or were you at peace like always?
No.
I'm going to call you Mr. Peace. What opportunities did you see going into the event?
I saw the opportunity to find people like us and compartir
and share
experience, and for myself the opportunity to show you my project.
There's one thing about the project, right? Initially, you were talking about Aconcagua that I made a mistake of calling Aconcia. But we came up with an idea that was bigger than Aconcagua, didn't we? What was that idea?
Will be a first step.
First step. How many more steps or peaks will there be?
7.
7. Why 7?
Because I will go to the top of each continent.
That's beautiful. I think it's important for people to understand that the Great Walk was not just about walking, it was about doing great things together.
Yes.
And that idea came out of that experience, and we're very excited to collaborate there. How was the Great Walk for you? How was the experience?
Was fantastic. Was a great time to change experience, meet a lot of people,
Improve your English?
good people, a little bit more English.
Yeah. And what was your most memorable moment?
When we finish every day, we talk together and relax. And
The most human moment, I suppose, after walking, because when we're walking, you're walking. But afterwards, you can just kind of relax
yes,
and have good moments, right? And share.
very good moments.
Those were great times. Also in the mornings. The only difference for me was in the morning, it was very painful to stand up because we walked 2 marathons the first 2 days. So my feet are still feeling that pain, but those were memorable moments for sure. Would you recommend others to join
Yes,
the Great Walk next year? And why?
of course.
Yeah.
Yes, this is an amazing experience. And if you can walk and you like the adventure,
Yeah.
you can do that.
Exactly. And also it's important for people to know that they have 2 options next year. They can come to Switzerland
Yes,
and walk 150 kilometers for 150 million people to Davos for the World Economic Forum, or they can go to,
Aconcagua,
and where is that? What country?
in Argentina.
Argentina. And you're going to be leading that, and that's very significant because you're the first project leader with the Great Walk in another country, and we want to get people from around the world to participate. So we're actually going to Paris in March, and we're going to be doing a strategy challenge with 200 students from Utah to see how we can create the model in Argentina and other countries to make sure that the Great Walk truly gives a voice to 150 million homeless people.
Great.
Would you recommend people and companies donating to support the Great Walk in 2025? And if so, why?
Yes, we need all the help, all the possible help for do this adventure, and also for continue working for the people.
All the homeless people that are beneficiaries in our program. Are there any specific sponsors you would like to thank?
Yes, I will say thank you to Rail Europa for all the help and all the train tickets to help us to go to the Zurich and back to Spain.
I would argue that we have the smallest CO2 footprint because we took a train, which is much less than a plane, and we walked.
Yes.
So I think we had the smallest CO2 footprint out of all the people that went to Davos. Is there any specific person you would like to send a message to? And if so, who would it be and why should they join next year?
Yes, I will invite to Joe Roberts. I know him also in LinkedIn, and I know he
Inspiration, historian.
He was the inspiration for us because he walked a lot of kilometers around Canada in many months.
9,100 kilometers to be exact, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
in 17 months. And just to enter briefly, he was the inspiration of the Great Walk. I tried to think about going from Barcelona to from Barcelona to Davos, but I would like to keep my family
Yeah, of course.
at peace.
Me too.
So for the good of everyone, we decided to make it shorter, 150 kilometers in 5 days, which you successfully did and led the entire time. So I would also like to publicly thank Joe Roberts for that opportunity. And I would like to join Sebas's invitation and ask Joe if he will join us next year. I think that would be an amazing opportunity. Okay,
Okay.
that wasn't that bad, was it?
No.
Okay, almost easier
Thank
in
you.
English than Spanish.